Hello, welcome in. I had a dream last night. A voice spoke to me. It told me, Bud, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. Gorillaz have actually released a good album. I said, huh? What? Really? No way. No way Gorillaz have actually released a good album. Impossible. In this day and age? No, 10 years ago. Maybe. Today? Nah. Nah. I heard Cracker album. It's like a 7 out of 10. No. The voice said, no. Listen to me. This is good. You need to listen to it. It's got like a billion features and you might know 2 of them. But it's good. So I woke up. And here I am, ready to listen to The Mountain. Okay. I don't really know what that was about. It's the 27th of February. I'm here to listen to the new Gorillaz album. I haven't really heard much so far today. It's the end of the day. I actually woke up a long time ago. I've only just been able to get a chance to listen to this thing. And yeah, I haven't heard any of the singles. I'm going in completely fresh and blind, but I'm excited for this because the reviews are looking good. The reviews are looking really good, and that's exciting. Here's what I've liked from Gorillaz in the past. If you're interested in kind of getting a look at what I have liked, what my taste is, if you will, and yeah, as always, what we do here is just sit through, have a general listen, give my thoughts after every song, give my rating at the end of the album. As always, I am just a casual listener. I'm not a serious reviewer. I'm not going to go into too much detail and depth and technical analysis and all that jazz. I'm not the person for that. This is just me giving me thoughts. And if you're interested, then stick around. And yeah, this is an hour and 6 minutes long. It's quite a long album. We're going to be here a decent while. It's going to be my bedtime by the time I finish this album. But either way, I'm rearing to go. I'm ready for this. I don't really know what else to say. I don't really have any expectations. I feel like it could be similar to Cracker Island. But at the same time, Gorillaz do switch up their sound sometimes like that. So whatever, we're just going to get into it, starting with The Mountain, with all of these features. I think there's I can't remember the language or culture that this is kind of taking from. I think there's kind of India in it. I might be wrong. Asia. That's about all I can decipher. But it's already appealing just from that alone. It's an interesting looking lineup we have. Johnny Marr, I know. Other than that, Idols, yeah. Cara Jackson, yeah. That's about it. So, yeah, anyway, here we go. The Mountain. I said The Mountain. Ooh. Already the serenity. Really nice. We have lyrics. Not something I'd expect from this band. What can you expect from this band, though? such a rich sound. Wow, this is lovely. Wow, okay. That was a really like delicate and beautiful introduction to this album. Immediately right off the bat, I want to give props to a mainstream artist and group for kind of exposing this sound that comes from complete other side of the world, that most listeners of their sound wouldn't listen to otherwise. So, and it's such a gorgeous sound, such a gorgeous sound. I guess the flutes and the guitars it was really nice. I can't really articulate it in a much more intellectually better way than that, but it's a really gorgeous sound. So already a good start. I wonder what the mountain represents. Serenity in the darkness. I don't really know what's going on right now, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by the sound. I'm intrigued by, I guess, this narrative. Let's keep it going. The Moon Cave. I don't know if guitar was right. I said guitar, and I'm like, I'm not great at my string instruments. I'm sorry to pause it here, but this is reminding me of a game that I fell in love with like nearly a decade ago, where the soundtrack has a very similar sound and vibe and atmosphere to this, and it's given me a little hint of nostalgia already, and I'm loving that. I'm loving the sound. It's so pretty. That was fantastic. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. We are cooking. We are cooking. Okay. That was fantastic. I really, really loved that. I have not liked many songs so far this year. This has been the slowest year since I really started getting into music. I haven't found a lot of music that I really want to return to so far this year. And I've been listening. I've been listening. I've been looking and listening, and just not a lot has worked. Not a lot has really released either. Um, but this is up there. This is up there. That was a gorgeous song. Lyricism, fantastic. Again, like I said near the start here, the instrumentation, so gorgeous, so well constructed. To just be really serene. Just, yeah, yeah, absolutely. And again, nostalgic feel for a while there. And then it got groovy. And I love the kind of like radio filter that, what's his goddamn name? The vocalist. Da something. Like Dalton or something. Has on his voice. It works really well. It's very interesting when it's done right. And here it's done right. So, yeah, I can't say there's a lot that I didn't really dig about this song. I was hoping it would kind of get more back into the funkiness after the rap verse was done, but the way it ended was fine, you know. I can't complain. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Hopefully, this continues to be consistently really good. Let's keep going. The Happy Dictator. Okay, Happy Dictator. That was catchy. That was a nice song. Definitely can't put it on a pedestal next to the last song. Like that one was just leagues better. I can't lie. But this is still solid. This is still solid. I enjoyed it. Um, you know, I liked the. I can't think technically right now. But the way the song kind of progressed was really solid. Uh, yeah, no, just the pattern, the pattern of the song. Shit, man, my brain isn't working. But it was good. It was catchy. Obviously, the lyrics kind of speak for themselves here. Um, this person in power is speaking to us, the listener, or I guess us, the listener. Saying how they will make your lives better. Um, to put it lightly, there's probably a deeper story happening that I'm unaware of with this in connection to the mountain, but I mean, on its own, this is still relevant. It's still, lyrically, it's engaging. Um, you're not meant to like the person who's singing or narrating the lyrics here, but you're still into the delivery. It's good. It's good. Let's move on. Hardest thing. fair play to them for having whistling that isn't annoying. At the moment.
I don't know if I can take this anymore. So why you trying to break me? I don't know if I can stay on board. You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. I'm not your enemy. Your legacy frightens me. Will I keep it gold or will it spoil before I get the chance to grow? You know the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. And I'm not your enemy. You're out of gun, you stand alone and everything you gave to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing.
Okay, we've kind of moved on from an almost upbeat, I guess, like pleasant sounding tone, and now we've kind of moved on to a bit of a more somber sounding tone, in a way. It sounded kind of wistful in this track, and again the lyrics, the theming of again mortality. It's getting kind of emotional. But yeah, again sonically really nice song. Maybe when I return to, maybe we'll see. I might give it another listen, but it was really pleasant. I think maybe I would have preferred if the whistling was trumpet or something similar. But it was fine. It was really fine. There's a lot of times where whistling can really irritate me. But that was nice whistling. So fair play. Again, a little bit on the repetitive side, but honestly, the vibes are there. That's not something we're unfamiliar with Gorillaz. They can sometimes do it pretty well. So yeah, I enjoyed that song a fair bit. I think again the consistency is there. It just needs to keep going. Maybe we can get some more highs like the Moon Cave. But to be honest, if the rest of the album's like this, then it's gonna be good. Let's keep going. The God of Lying. Idols.
And being in it, because the being knows the unknown, the spiritual, the alien.
Okay, okay. Wasn't a fan of the vocals in the chorus, as you might have been able to tell. Uh, no, didn't like it. Um, I wasn't a fan of the verses either at first, but as the song went on, I came to understand, that it works in the context of this album and the tone of the song and everything. It grew on me very quickly. And yeah, the monotone spoken word kind of aspect of it, it was suitable. Don't know what that was, but yeah, I came to accept it. It was alright. Instrumentals were really funky. I was grooving. So there's that. Um, and again, I haven't mentioned the production before now, but it's great. It sounds great. The mixing sounds great. It's all really really clean. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully the vocals improve for me. Um, I know this is kind of their style, but it's partly why I quite often don't really particularly enjoy this band. They have their moments, they have their high points for sure, but a lot of the time, not really something that connects with me. Um, I wouldn't say this didn't connect with me. It just didn't work for how I would want it to with the rest of the song, I suppose. But still really solid. I don't know how Idols contributed much to that one. Um, let's keep going. The Empty Dream Machine. I've heard good things about this. Oh, glorious game. Empty Dream Machine. Yeah, I'm beginning to notice a bit of a pattern that I'm not really digging the vocals, but everything else is really, really solid. Which is a shame because the vocals are like the most prominent part for the most part that you're paying attention to. Yeah, the writing is really good. It doesn't apply to Black Thought. The rapping was pretty tight. He did a perfectly good job. But yeah, Damon, I got his name wrong. Damon, not really connecting with in his vocals, nor the other vocalists towards the end of the song as well. I don't know, just wasn't really working for me. But instrumentally, again, it just sounds so good. The writing is really cohesive. Again, consistently strong. Instrumentally, it's flavorful. Even though it's not doing too much here, it's pretty repetitive. But even with it being 5 minutes, it doesn't feel like it's dragging. And I do think that's mainly because the instrumentals are just really, really fucking good. Just really good vibes that I can listen to for another 5 minutes. But yeah, I think the vocals were beginning to get repetitive. And yeah, just not connecting with them. Just not connecting with them. And that is probably just a personal taste thing. I don't think there's anything... the delivery is fine. There's nothing, like, technically wrong with it. It's just not doing much for me. So, yeah. That's where I'm hoping it improves pretty fast, pretty soon, is vocals. They gotta do more. They gotta do... I don't know. I just gotta connect with them more, however that may be. But yeah, another really solid song. Keep it going. The Manifesto. You're a
never gonna be done living under your gilded sun.
Where are we going
On
now?
the mountain. Oh, okay.
First half of the song fucks hard. Oh. Which is crazy. I'll explain.
Never seen a killer with fangs and millimeters that bang, and killers teachers spit slang, and still I reach ya. Y'all ain't ready for death until I show the whole breath, until you blow the one set my niggas throw up. How many times I gotta prove you're not to test me? This ooze can't be deadly, slugs move through your chest piece. It's all reality, beefing with your block, got you creeping with your Glock, now you sleeping in the box. No one can convince the invincible to be sensible. Pits in the principle, my pistol won't miss you all. Why shouldn't I diss you, dog? I'm Leatherface. This E&J made me say your DNA's genetic waste. A medic case that'll detonate. Dirty Harry, a pathetic taste that shroom head that murder fairies. A recovering heroin addict looking down the barrel of my parents' attic. Got this shotgun just swearing at it. My triggers have turned a pump into a Uzi, you chumps. Do that movie, y'all jump inside movies. Y'all scary dudes that hide behind your niggas, confide inside a squiller and die beneath a river. My urban strikes are not. Oh, I'm just fucking. Alright, come on, let's go. Let go.
Okay.
Ya, entro rompiendo la puerta. Acá no tenemos miedo, le estamos pegando la vuelta. Paso portales, portales que matan mortales.
Oh my God.
Que el mundo revienta.
Relentless.
Tiembla la placa tectónica, suena la armónica, rinde la cuenta. Te reúno, te saca la venda pa' que veas que la realidad no está en venta. Sigo buscando el final del túnel. Busco esa luz que al final nos une. Solo los buenos son los que suben, las almas levitando como el volumen. Solo uno más en el cardumen. Busco la paz todos los lunes. Soy de los que asumen mentiras, de los que respiran cuando no hay perfume.
Seven-minute song. Even. Ooh. Okay. Damn. I was a little bit worried at the start. I was a little bit worried. Latin rap is kind of a genre that is very hit or miss for me. You know, I listened to the newest Bad Bunny album, and it was like really solid, but there was nothing there I wanted to return to. There was nothing there that really grabbed me and, you know, shook me and was like, get in my head. But this is a different case. This hits hard. This hits in a different way. Everybody's sounding great. Everything is sounding great. The whole shebang, everything about this song is so flavorful, is just so You can tell how much effort and time has been intricately put into every section of this song, of a lengthy song, and to make it sound pretty much the same the whole way through, with some breaks in between, but to make it just keep hitting relentlessly, in such a fucking awesome way. That's 100% going on the playlists, which is again surprising. Not really something I'd expect to really dig, but again, I think I can attribute it a lot to the instrumentals and the production, which is just flawless. It's so fucking good. All of the jazz, it's gorgeous. It's so good. It's probably, undeniably, without a doubt, my favorite album so far this year in terms of the production. It's so well done. You wouldn't think they released an album 3 years ago. You'd think that this took them half a decade. And considering there's like 14 songs, 15 songs, maybe 1 or 2 interludes, but like, how have they done this? I mean, that alone is commendable. Even if I don't really enjoy the music, which I am, even if I didn't, I'd have to really respect that. Yeah, it's great. Everything about this fucks hard. Yeah, I think both the features kicked ass. Very commendable. Flows were tight. Again, Okay. Uh, uh, uh. I don't really have any strong feelings about this one. Um, I think it was pretty run of the mill in terms of what I expect from this album at this point. Nothing really about it stood out to me, even in terms of the production or the instrumentation. It's a lot of what Gorillaz has experimented and done in the past. So yeah, I don't know. It didn't do much for me, but I was still enjoying the sound. Sonically, still really nice. And I don't have any issues with the vocals here. It just isn't doing much. It's just not particularly strong writing. It does the job. It's a middle of the album song. I guess that happens. And let's continue. Ah. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna like me for this one, but I'm at a point where I genuinely wish that everything about the production and the instrumentals was done by a different band. I just don't think Gorillaz is nailing it. To be fair, it's mostly Damon. It's the vocals. I don't like the vocals. I don't like the vocals here at all. And Marquis Smith is not much better. I must admit, the Delirium part was quite fun. But everything else, it was a bit like, I don't know, it whiffed a little bit. The beat itself went hard. A really, really cool, catchy beat. And that's what I mean. I love everything about what's going on in the background. If I'm saying that the vocals are the foreground. Yeah, no, it's just the vocals. I'm sorry, Damon. It's an issue that has always been present in everything Damon has done. The vocals are so hit or miss for me. And yeah, here, no, not hitting. But again, you know, if any other band took on this sound, it would probably be, with this level of production, with this quality, it would probably be fucking insanely good. But at the moment, this is just pretty damn good. But it could be better. It could be so much better. Which is unfortunate. But we'll keep going. Damascus. We're learning the days of the week. Write this down. This looks very rap. I'm not even going to try to guess what language that is.
Fresh, top down on your radio. DA in the place you show. Suleiman in the place you know. Making no replace you go.
It's just so flavorful.
Ship from Damascus, need more point. The fantasy is real, feel free, enjoy.
Where in mainstream music are you going to hear this? Where? Not just the language, everything about this. Where are you going to hear this? Outside of Gorillaz. Like, they're pushing boundaries. And they're making it work, for the most part. Like, fair play.
No brand news in the old school voice. Hush, Habibti, it's time to make noise. Here to navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Hallelujah, holla, fado, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, get off. Here to navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Know where I'm headed and I'll be where I'm at. That's the way it is and it's like new arrival, fresh arrival. New arrival, fresh arrival. New arrival, fresh arrival. New arrival, fresh arrival. New ship from Damascus, need more point. The fantasy is real, feel free, enjoy. New brand news in a soulful voice. Hush, Habibti, it's time to make noise. Fado, yalla, hallelujah, holla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Navigate the waves in the dark, no map. Stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back. Big ship ship from Damascus, Point Nemo, inspiration movement in stereo, we go.
لا يا حبيب الأول لا لك دار ما توثق.
Yes, super fresh as I'm known to be. See a real cool ruler, don't overheat. Yes,
لو لك زبون حجازي يحرم علي ملبوسك.
they say hallelujah, holla, yalla, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, warning.
لو لك زبون حجازي يحرم علي.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
Navigate the waves in the light of the black stars in the heavens in the breeze on my back. Say hallelujah, holla, yalla, yalla. Turkish coffee, Starbucks, Shikoni. Know where I'm headed and I be where I be. They got it how they got it, but not like me. Bravo, fresh bravo, bravo, fresh bravo, bravo, fresh bravo, fresh bravo. GA in the place you so, Dante in the place you so, Suleiman in the place you know. Make 'em know everywhere you go. Top down on your radio. DA in the place you so, Dante in the place you go, Suleiman in the place you know.
That was fucking insane. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by how fresh this album is. I mean, Gorillaz right now, they're a voice of the people, man. They're giving the spotlight to all of these other communities across the world that have no presence in Western music at all, to my knowledge. But and it sounds great. It sounds great. We need to get in on this shit. Bring it over here. It's awesome. No, I loved it. I loved that. Everything about this fucking amazing. Yeah, get in my playlist, honestly. So catchy, so fucking funky, dude. Again, it's not at all what you'd expect to listen to, unless you go out of your way and look for it. But man, so good, so good. Loved that. I would be really happy to have more of this. Like, I can really only criticize Damon. And that's just me personally not really connecting with his vocals and his style of delivery, you know. But everything else is really commendable, is really respectable. Not just the quality of the music. Like I said, everything that they're offering here is just really unique. And it's awesome to hear something like this. Let's keep going. Keep going. Again.
Out of the ball.
Just have a good voice.
दिल से प्यार जहाँ पे मिल जाए सच्चा दिल से प्यार
If it's got you trust, what will they promise you when your voice is lost and replaced by the cold machines of madman and fever dreams, oblivious to the truth of the shadowy light, the shadowy light, shadowy light, shadowy light, shadowy light, shadowy light.
I shed my skin. The end is the beginning. Smile, smile, smile. Accepting and forgiving. Living is the ending. The end of the beginning. I shed my skin. The end is the beginning.
Shadowy light, 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 shadowy
My poster's falling down. Wow. This is such a powerful album, dude. It's this sense of unity in bringing together all these cultures in a celebration. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it's executed really well. And I think it's going to resonate with a lot of people, even if they don't understand what's the messaging, what's being said. I certainly don't. But the sound of it it's it's not something I'm too familiar with, and being given the chance to embrace it, I'm realizing just how delicate it is, and just how beautiful it is. Like I said, all of these cultures, all of these I don't really know how to put it, sounds. Yeah, I really welcome it. I really welcome it. Yeah, I think it's really, really lovely. This song is not going to be my favorite from the album, but again, the atmosphere here is really lovely. You could see me vibing there. I could fall asleep to that, not in a bad way, in a really lush way. I want to fall asleep to something so beautiful. Send me off to sweet dreams. Yeah, it's really lovely stuff. Gruff, I guess her name is Their name is I don't know what's going on here. Oh wait, no, it's sorry, yeah, it's Asha. Like 60 million monthly listeners. I think she's got a lot of music. But yeah, great voice. Yeah. Again, it's so commendable. I didn't mind Damon on this song as much. Again, it's not one that I think I'll return to, but again, I'm really glad that I get to experience, you know, this diversity throughout this album. I wasn't expecting it. Was not expecting it. I knew it had these kind of elements of Asian culture to it, but I didn't realize just how not only diverse but prominent it would be in the sound and lyrics and vocals, which is fantastic. You know, I can't give enough props to Gorillaz for doing this. A few more songs. Let's go. I'm getting tired. Johnny Marr's back.
I'm here in the painted world of the blue sky, where the gamble is the runway that leads to the mountain, and the image cells always remain open as they stare into the abyss. I don't know anything that feels like this. No, I don't know anything that hits like this. No, I don't know anything. That feels like this kid. Underlit by savage fire, motorway Casablanca, where the tunnel to suburbia is opening soon. And the lone shooter lies unseen on the rooftop and
Does not say alone.
stares into the abyss. I don't know anything that feels like this. No, I don't know anything that hits like this. No, I don't know anything. Feels like this kid.
Okay, not the most impactful song so far, But there is this great sense of tranquility and love, and maybe I'm reading into it wrong, but it feels like a very touching song, and the instruments complement that. I was thinking, maybe partly because we haven't had a lot of really strong music in a while. The highest rating I've given so far this year is an 81, I think. Which by this point is low. It's low. And I haven't listened to a whole lot because there's just not been a whole lot that really interests me so far. And obviously with it before to here being the end of the year, there wasn't much releasing then. And I'm just thinking that maybe finally getting to hear some really high quality music is enhancing the experience, maybe to a degree. But I don't know. I don't think I agree with that. I think that this genuinely is just as good as it sounds to me right now in this moment. And I don't think there's any kind of influence with how I'm feeling about this. Again, this song, nothing too special in my opinion about it. It was a very lovely, pleasant song. Again, instrumentally really nice. Again, Damon sounded fine here, but not one I'm going to remember. I think we've got 2 more songs. We do. The Sweet Prince is the first, the penultimate.
Pretend they gone away. Sweet prince, don't be sad. You were never meant to be here. And the sword you hold in your hand, well, this mighty blow will set pattern path into the next life.
Where's this gonna go?
I found myself by your bedside, looking out across the void. I was trying to say I love you, but you just looked the other way.
That's not what that says, lyrics.
Sweet prince, don't be sad. You were never meant to be here. And the sword you hold in your hand, well, this mighty blow will set you on your pattern path into the next life.
It doesn't help that this music is so dreamy in a way. Making me tired, making me sleepy. Sweet Prince. Kind of the same feedback as the last song. Really pleasant. I enjoyed the vocals. Again, it's got a really nice atmosphere that's kind of lulling, what's the word? It's making me sleepy. And then not in a bad way, again, as I said before. It's just really pleasant. And it's kind of slow and tender, you know? So it's having that effect on me. It's late. But yeah, like I said, kind of the same as the last song, where it's really nice, but it's not really impressing me in any way. It's not really very memorable. You know, it makes sense in the context of the album. It fits position-wise, everything. You know, it's fine. It's nice. It's really pleasant. I just don't love it, I guess, is my complaint. But yeah, I need the last song to have a bit more energy to wake me up a bit. So I can give it a good conclusive review. Yeah, I don't know what else to say with that one. I don't really know where Johnny Marr is present in this album. I don't know if he's providing the instrumentals or maybe some vocals that I'm not really catching on to, but either way. Last song. Here we go. The Sad God. Black Thought's back. Yes! Yes!
I gave you love to fill, oh glory. I gave you dreams, you wrote the story. I gave you white sails to reach the sun. I gave you atoms, you built a bomb. Now there is nothing, and I have gone. No more mountain, no more song, no more present.
I'm connecting the dots a bit.
Only screens left to see your face.
Yeah, I got the intel through the inkwell. You do well when you think well, and people more likely to try to give you hell when you bring hell. It ain't got to begin well, but it's all well if it end well. And end well, a man still gotta mean well and intend well, even in hell. You were dating misery's friend of a friend, girl. The guard fell, your light broke through the hard shell of an incel, trapped inside of a statue. Scratch vinyl in the back room, accumulating in a vacuum, and ruminating in the bathroom. Just an illustration in a tattoo. Blood moon, blue black moon. Even if they let me into heaven, I would probably just move back soon. That Dracula Nosferatu, ooh la la Sassoon. Lay Ms. Rob, one little nod at you and I got you. Type shit to lay a clap track to. I can't say it ain't factual. The master remain natural should be the answer when they ask you of my advantage. The paradise you were handed like a paradise, and I'm living with uninhibited, unlimited terabytes of.
I gave you blue skies, sweet fantasy. I gave you poppies, formality. I gave you white sails, you weaponized. I gave you garlands, you closed your eyes in paradise.
I think in terms of the slower, more tender vibes and atmospheres, tracks that we've had on this album, I think this is the best one. Really gorgeous closer. I was thinking they'd go out on a bit more of a bang, but this works really well too. So not gonna complain about that at all. Yeah, just a lovely, lovely track. I'm just gonna keep repeating myself at this point, but everything's just so pretty. Damon's softer voice is giving it a bit of I can't think of the word. You know, he's singing more than spoken word. Not that he doesn't sing a lot anyway, but you know, he's got a really nice tone to his voice when he sings like this. So yeah, a gorgeous song, gorgeous song. Probably not one I want to put on any playlist. In fact, I'll put it on the chill playlist. That'll be a good one. It's a good song to chill to. In fact, these last few songs are probably good songs to chill to, but that one's the best of them. And that was The Mountain. You know, we concluded it up there. You know, the lyrics talking about the god and no more mountain. I don't think I've been paying attention enough to really connect all the lyrics of this album and the story behind it. But there is a story. So there's that. Yeah, I gotta think of an overall conclusive review. I felt that this was a really fresh album. I just gonna be repeating myself, but man, the instrumentation, just so flavorful, just so gorgeous, and that's probably because it's taking, directly taken from other cultures. You know, it's not just inspired by, it's commissioning, bringing in people from these other cultures. I don't know the specific ones, or I'd be specific. But taking these cultures to you know, create this overall sound that is just so lovely, so delicate, as I said, just really beautiful all around album. Again, it's this celebration of culture, you know, unity. And yeah, it's promoting, I guess, unity as a whole. Yeah, I think I liked nearly half of the tracks. Definitely at least a third of the 15. Yeah, it was consistent. It was consistent. You know, there was definitely a few moments that I, you know, picked up on moments that I didn't really like, but they were few and limited to specifically vocals that I didn't really connect with, or just the writing not really doing much. That's really about it, though. But yeah, I mean, these first handful of tracks were just so good. And then it's like the third song is just blowing my mind. And wow, again, really fresh. I feel like I'm overhyping it a bit. I don't think it was stellar. I don't think it was fantastic. I don't. I think the instrumentation was fantastic, but that's probably about it in terms of, you know, sonical, technical side of things. The production was really good as well. But I think the writing and the vocals, the delivery, is where it kind of falters for me. I think I'm going to remember it for, you know, the diversity in the sound and the cultural significance. And I think that's going to be the main selling point of this album for most people. And how most people remember it is the album where Gorillaz really brought in all these communities and cultures and made it sound great. I don't think I'm going to remember it for any of the lyricism, for sure, and the writing. I think it's the sound that I'm going to remember, which, you know, isn't awful. I'm definitely going to remember it. It's got memorability, for sure. It's definitely like a standout album of this year. It's going to be a standout album of this year. I think it's going to have that impact. Yeah. I think this is so commendable. The approach for this album. You see all these features and you're worried. It's like, why are there so many features? But then you quickly realize exactly what's happening. The way that these people have been brought together for a purpose, and it's consistent. It's not a mess, despite having so many people. It all works. It all makes sense, and it all sounds great. Like, honestly, really, really, really good stuff. Now I have to think of what I'd rate this. Between two points at the moment. And I think I'm going to go with the higher one for now, which is going to be 8.6 out of 10. Maybe that's a bit disappointing or underwhelming considering what I've said. It could certainly grow me. But again, you gotta acknowledge that I didn't want to return to most of these songs, or a majority of these songs. And there were definitely parts that I picked apart as things that I didn't connect with. Overall, I just really loved the sound, the instrumentation. That's about it. The rest of it was really solid at times, but didn't really, blow my mind. Apart from particular songs such as Damascus, and a couple of these earlier ones as well. Mooncave, especially, as well. But yeah, for the most part, really nice stuff. But it's not the kind of music that really hits me in that way that I'd want to give it a 9 out of 10. I think this could probably go a little bit higher than 8.6, maybe 8.8 if I return to it. And, I still felt the same amount of, I'm impressed the same amount with the instrumentation, what I'm hearing, and the quality of the album as a whole. But 8.6 is not bad at all. 8.6 is probably, especially this year, easily a top 20 album of the year. Yeah, it's great stuff. All right. Yeah, that was a worthwhile listen. The voices in my dreams were correct. They released a good album, a really good album. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't listen to Bruno Mars or Mitski. I will be listening to those, but I won't be doing a video on them. I don't think I'm interested in recording for either of those two. Bruno Mars's single was it was very and the reviews are also looking Mitski, probably gonna be good, but not the kind of music I'd react to. So yeah, I don't really know what's next. Exactly a month from now, March 27th, is looking absolutely stacked. But I don't know if I'm going to react to anything. March is definitely going to be a really good month. We got the Don Broco album, for sure, next month. I'm going to be here for. Other than that, I think there might be a couple of albums that I'm considering doing this for, but we'll see. I don't have as much drive to react to every single album that has any kind of significance. But maybe by that point I will. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this album as much as I did, if not more. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope to see you again soon. Otherwise, take care. See you later. Goodbye.